Hello dear students, how are you? I hope you are going well with your studies. I am Faydul Islam, Senior Teacher, Police Lines School and College, Rangpur. Today I will discuss transformation of sentences affirmative to negative. Look at the structures. Affirmative sentence. Number 1, subject plus be verb plus complement. You know, be verb, am, is, are, was, were. Complement, adjective complement or noun complement. Number 2, subject plus verb plus ... If it is an intransitive verb, it is followed by extension. If it is a transitive verb, it is followed by object plus extension. Okay. Now, negative sentence. Number 1, subject plus be verb plus not plus complement. Number 2, subject plus auxiliary verb plus not plus main verb plus ... In some cases, you can make negative sentences by using no before a noun or by using nobody or none or no one. Okay. Now, I am going to give an example according to the first structure of affirmative sentence. You can say I have written he is honest. Here is be verb, honest, adjective complement. If I write this sentence according to the structure of negative sentence, I can write I have written he is not honest. According to the structure of negative sentence, it is no doubt a negative sentence. It is a negative sentence. But think about the meaning. We know the Bangla meaning of he is honest, she sot. He is not honest, its Bangla meaning is she sot noy. You can see the meaning has been changed. But you know, the meaning must be unchanged. To keep the meaning unchanged, you have to know some rules. Now I am going to discuss the rules. Rule number 1. By using an opposite word, a negative sentence can be made. For example, number 1, he is honest. Its negative form is he is not dishonest. Here, dishonest is the opposite word of honest. Now, number 2, he is very good. Its negative form is he is not bad at all. You can see I have used the word bad, which is the opposite word of good. And you can also see I have used the phrase at all after the opposite word in place of very. Okay. Now, number 3. He took the decision wisely. You can see there is no be verb or have verb or any other auxiliary verb in the sentence. When you see there is no be verb or have verb or any other auxiliary verb in the sentence, you can use the auxiliary verb do or does for present simple tense. And you can use the auxiliary verb did for past simple tense. Okay. Here you should also remember that do not or does not or did not is followed by base verb. Now have a look at the sentence again. Here took indicates past simple tense. So I have used did, and you can also see I have used take, which is the base verb of took. And you can also see I have used unwisely, which is the opposite word of wisely. So he took the decision wisely. Its negative form is he did not take the decision unwisely. Okay. I think you can understand the rule clearly. Now let's jump to the next rule. Rule number 2. By omitting only or alone, you can use none but, or nothing but, or not more than, or not less than. Here you should remember, you can use none but before a person or the creator. You can use nothing but before a thing. You can use not more than or not less than before number or age. For example, number 1, only Allah can help us. Here, Allah is the creator, so its answer is none but Allah can help us. Number 2, I need only a book. Here, book refers to a thing, so its answer is I need nothing but a book. Number 3, I have only 10 toys. Here, 10 refers to number, so its answer is I have not more than 10 toys, or I have not less than 10 toys. Now let's jump to the next rule. Rule number 3. If you see the word only after the article the and before a noun, you should follow the structure no other plus noun plus but. For example, he is the only person fit for the job. Its negative form is no other person but he is fit for the job. You can see I have used no other in place of only, and I have added the word but after the noun person. Okay. Rule number 4. By omitting must or have to or has to or need to, you can use cannot but or cannot help. For example, I must leave the place. Its negative form is I cannot but leave the place, or I cannot help leaving the place. You can see I have added ing to the verb leave because cannot help is followed by gerund. Okay. Now have a look at the rule number 5. By omitting had to or needed to, you can use could not but or could not help. For example, I had to leave the place. Its negative form is I could not but leave the place, or I could not help leaving the place. Here, could not help is followed by gerund. Okay. Rule number 6. If you see every before a noun, you can use there is no in place of every. Then you have to use the conjunction but after the noun. You can also use the conjunction who or which. In that case, you should remember who is used to refer to a person, which is used to refer to a thing. Okay, for example, every mother loves her child. Its negative form is there is no mother but loves her child, or there is no mother who does not love her child. You can see I have used there is no in place of every, and I have used the conjunction but, and you can also see I have used the conjunction who. But you can see the conjunction who is followed by a negative verb. So when you use the conjunction who or which, you should remember the conjunction who or which is followed by a negative verb. Okay. Rule number 7. If everybody or everyone is used as a subject, you can use there is nobody for everybody, and you can use there is none for everyone. Then you have to use the conjunction but or who. For example, everybody wants to be happy. Its negative form is there is nobody but wants to be happy, or there is nobody who does not want to be happy. you can see the conjunction who is followed by a negative verb, like the rule number 6. Okay. Rule number 8. By omitting as soon as, you can use notional had then. For example, as soon as he saw me, he ran away. Its negative form is notional had he seen me, then he ran away. Here you can see I have used notional had in place of as soon as. Then you can see by omitting comma I have used the conjunction then. Then you can also see saw has become seen, which is the past participle form, because had is followed by past participle form. Okay. Rule 9. If you see 2 in a sentence, you can make a negative sentence by using so that. Here you should remember that is followed by subject plus cannot or could not plus verb. For example, he is too weak to walk. Its negative form is he is so weak that he cannot walk. Here you can see I have used so in place of to. I have used that in place of to. Here you can also see I have used cannot after the subject because the verb after the first subject is in the present form. You should remember, if the verb after the first subject is in the past form, you have to use could not after the second subject. Okay. Now have a look at rule number 10. When two words are joined by both and or and, you can use not only but also. For example, both Riyadh and Hridoy went there. Its negative form is not only Riyadh but also Hridoy went there. Here you can see I have used not only in place of both, I have used but also in place of and. Okay. Rule number 11. If you see by plus gerund, you can use without plus gerund. For example, by working hard, you can prosper in life. Here, working gerund. So, its negative sentence is without working hard, you cannot prosper in life. Rule 12. When you see for the last time or for good or forever in a sentence, you can make a negative sentence by using never again. Here you should remember, you must start the negative sentence with never again and you must use the auxiliary verb before the subject. For example, I went there for the last time. Here you can see I have started the negative sentence with never again, and you can also see I have used the auxiliary verb did before the subject I. So I went there for the last time. Its negative form is never again did I go there. Rule 13. By changing degree, a negative sentence can be made. For example, number 1, he is the best boy in the class. Its negative form is no other boy in the class is as good as he. You can see best superlative degree. When you see superlative degree or comparative degree, you can turn it into positive degree. Then it turns into a negative sentence automatically. Now, number 2. He is as tall as I. Its negative form is he is not less tall than I. Here you can see tall positive degree. This sentence does not begin with very few or no other. So in this case, you can use not less in place of as, and you can use then in place of as. Okay, this rule will be more clear to you in my next video where I will discuss about degree. Last rule. By changing into a negative interrogative sentence. Dear students, remember, you cannot use this rule in all cases. You can use this rule when the sentence expresses a universal truth or when you do not find any word that can be changed into an opposite word, or when you cannot change the sentence by following any one of the previous rules. For example, number 1, health is wealth. It is a universal truth, so its negative form is isn't health wealth. Number 2, Meena is a doctor. You do not find any word that can be changed into an opposite word, so its negative form is isn't Meena a doctor. Now I hope you have understood all the rules. Stay home and protect yourself from coronavirus. See you in the next class.